So Prabhupada says many times, devotee is not a fool. He knows everything. Why this creation is there, how it is being maintained, how it will be destroyed, what will happen to me after I am destroyed, what happens to this creation when it is destroyed, is there a spiritual world beyond this creation? This only a devotee knows. Normal public has no information. The devotee is not simply doing cut kirtan. He knows everything. He is not a fool. Generally what happens, people think we are fool. We are avoiding the reality and we are doing some bhajana. But actually it is we who know the truth and it is he who is avoiding the reality. Because we know the reality, we do bhajana. Bhagavad Gita, what does Krishna says? Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam. Then iti matva bhajante mama buddha bhava samanvitaha. The moment you understand that Krishna is the origin, you start bhajana immediately. You develop in the beginning, it slowly develops. First you develop appreciation and then you develop dependence and then your prayer starts. That is, bhajana is basically expression of a prayer. If prayer is not there, bhajana is just music. Correct? Whatever, all the bhajanas are basically, you see, you take any bhajana, it's a prayer. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More, or we are saying Hare Krishna mantra, it's another prayer to the Lord. So the prayer is the primary element of our bhajana. Okay? We are having bhajana, but the main thing is prayer. But why the prayer will come unless you understand what is happening? So devotee is in total knowledge. Is in total knowledge. And in Bhagavad Gita also it says that those people who are demoniac, the reverse of this. Because it is demoniac people who say this world came by aparasparam, this world came by an accident. Jagadhahu anishwaram. There is no God in control. It just came by an accident. It has no purpose. Isn't it so foolish? Now, how much is true? Suppose you are there in a hospital, a patient is there in a hospital. He should understand the whole thing. Shri Shri Radha Govinda ki. That why is he there in the hospital? Who made the hospital? What is the purpose of the hospital? He should be aware of the whole thing. Then he is living in reality. But the modern society is like ignorance is bliss. Total ignorance, total darkness. And in the darkness they only can, they speak some so-called philosophy. Prabhupada said their philosophy is like donkeys making sound. Nobody is interested. And those who are wise, we are not interested. But those who are fools, they will switch on TV and they are watching. These are donkeys making sound. Why are you wasting your time? Why you do not want to? They say we should not hear to the foolish people because you also become a fool. So we should avoid. They say we should not hear the inauspicious vibration of the sinful people. We should not hear. We should be very careful. The heart is full of ignorance. And because of ignorance, they are involved in material activities. And what are these material activities? They make big plans. They exert so much energy as if this is going to last forever. So here there is a discussion going in Bhagavatam of the creation. The last sloka describing creation, then it will make a prelude to what is coming next. First and second canto is for the creation, primary, secondary. The whole idea is that we have to first understand this. Before we go from the two lotus feet above in the Bhagavatam, where we understand the details of the Lord's wonderful activities, this first, second canto should be read. Therefore Prabhupada said, unless you are free from sex desire, you read only these two cantos. He says, even taking darshan, he says, unless you're free from sex desire, just see the two lotus feet of the Lord. Strictly speaking, that's the rule. But then we'll be all at the lotus feet only. So this is very important to understand the very detailed purpose. And it cannot happen by an accident. We should be convinced of this. We should. Prabhupada says we have no experience like this. With you should. It's that with all reason, logic, we should gradually. Faith develops gradually with all reason, logic. We become firmly situated. In fact, there is a blessing in the Bhagavatam in the second shloka is that Kritubi Toshanat Dharma Projata Kaitavatra Paramonu Namasaranam Satam Vedamasarata Shivadam Tapatren Mulanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Krimva Pareshwara Sadya Hridi Avaridute Kritubi Toshanat. So when you're hearing Bhagavatam, it will establish as an irrevocable fact within the heart. It's the nature of Bhagavatam. And here, Prabhupada said, every page you can see Krishna. This is the glorification of Bhagavatam. So here, what has been developed is that we should not get cheated by this. Every day there is a new story. Every day. There is a new story how the creation occurred. But whatever it is, once I was arguing with my classmates uselessly. I was trying to convince them, please understand, creation has a creator. No, sir. This whole world has been created by some random chaos. And you cannot convince them. The various reasons are there. One of the reasons is their habits are very sinful. Prabhupada was once talking to some reporter, and when the reporter could not understand, Prabhupada asked a question, do you eat meat? He said, yes. Prabhupada says, very difficult to convince a meat eater. Because, actually it's not that Prabhupada is a compassionate great acharya. He will never hit somebody like that. He's telling the truth. We will, you are not of samskaras, get out. We are snobbish. Not Prabhupada. He was intensely with compassion preaching. He was preaching. Once Prabhupada was talking to some person, happened to be a priest. And then after talking for some time, Prabhupada put on the tape of his lecture. And then he heard the Prabhupada class tape. And then he went away. The devotees came to Prabhupada. What happened today? You generally preach to people. You were the big priest and they used to bring all important personality to Prabhupada. And you didn't preach to him. Prabhupada said he was drunk. It was smelling. What to talk to a drunk man? So people are drunk. What we talk? They just will not like. See, when you become addicted to something, you now will not hear anything which will break that. You don't want to come to a situation to hear that you are an idiot. So we also don't hear properly. Hearing is not easy. One devotee was telling. That's why I developed our role. Hearing is not easy. To read Prabhupada books, what they are telling, it's not easy. It requires a lot of sincerity to hear like that. We actually, all of us filter. We already have some conception. I gave this example. You look for you see a rope, you see it as a snake. But actually I showed you rope. Where is the snake? In your mind. It's not outside. So similarly, we already have some idea in our mind, and we're reading, actually something else is written, but you take it as a snake. It's rope, but you take it as a snake, because you have some. That's why you must have known they have done this experiment. I can misspell lot of lines, but you read correct, because you already have the correct word in your mind. You got it? We adjust. If you are reading fast, you don't even come to know it was misspelled, because you correct automatically. Auto-correction, what they have created in the mobile is already there with us. We keep auto-correcting, and it is said that technically speaking, you can't read it. But actually when we read, because we know the correct words, we read it in a correct way. So actually the words were there in my mind, but I am correcting it. But similarly, we may sometimes unfortunately correct the Acharya. He's trying to say something else, but we don't have a proper hearing. We don't hear what he's trying to say. That's a great offense. Because see, just like when you study physics book or mathematics or biology, whatever, you don't understand everything that day. So many things we read, but then I go to somebody I understand. Or something I keep pending, I'll understand later. But don't think you can understand everything Prabhupada is saying in a purport. You may not be able to understand. It's very advanced. Some things maybe you have to understand later. You got it? You may not be able to understand. So it doesn't mean it's incorrect. It's correct. But that's proper hearing. Prabhuji, this I could not understand. It's proper hearing. But if proper person is not coming to devotees and clarifying, either he is not reading or he is auto-correcting. But there will be many places it is not easy to understand why Prabhupada is trying to say this here. And what does it mean? It's not that it's not correct. There was a devotee who was, I told you, a leading scientist. He was asked this question, that you are a big scientist and you are a devotee. So don't you find some fault in Prabhupada's book sometimes? When you compare to science? He said, no. I know I don't understand this thing. It will take time. So it takes time actually to understand the subject matter. And with time the realization comes. Okay? So to hear Prabhupada books or even to hear Prabhupada lecture, I tell you honestly, I found very rare people who actually hear. Everybody tries to correct Prabhupada. I have seen. They do that. It's a great office. Hearing is a different element. It's not easy to hear. Therefore, you need a guru. Now you can even develop that. Because somebody to explain to you. Therefore, Prabhupada said that's the role of a guru. That's the role. Now somebody asked this question to Prabhupada. These books are there. Your purports are there. That's enough. Prabhupada says, no. Prabhupada says himself, no. Somebody should teach the books who knows the intent of the book. You got it? Now you can teach me if your hearing level is higher than me. These books will do the work. Prabhupada has already told. But I'm not hearing. Just like say holy name. Now who is going to stop the holy name? Chaitanya Charitamrita says it doesn't even wait for this process of Diksha. But still you need a guru. Why? Because you can't hear the holy name properly. You can't hear. It's not easy to hear the holy name properly. You got it? As such, Prabhupada books also do not wait. Therefore we are distributing books, no? Why are Prabhupada said even now we are distributing books? Why are we distributing? The books are not going to wait for you. So many people get the books, never come back to the temple. Books are not going to wait for you. He's going to be benefited. But to properly hear the books, he has to come to us. He will not be able to hear properly. Therefore, you need a guru. And I'm going to derive technically here. Just like the holy name. Anybody can chant the holy name. Publicly we do Nama Sankirtana. It's like distributing books, correct? People hear the nice Kirtan. Oh, it was very wonderful. It was very nice. And they go home and they chant. But to chant purely, they have to come to us. They cannot. Otherwise they cannot. They have to come to. Therefore temples are also needed. I explained to the Padayatra that day. You're all going, distributing books. That's fine. But to hear those books properly, they have to come to devotees. That's why Guru is very essential. You understanding? As a founder Acharya, true, Prabhupada also is not limited. See, every rule is an exception. It's not that that's the only way. Any exception can be made. Suppose there is some place no devotee goes and he's sincerely reading. Prabhupada doesn't have to wait for any so-called rule. He can bless him. But generally speaking, he will need to go to somebody. Please, can I understand? See, if you look in your life, we may be proud and saying, I just read Prabhupada books, and that's not true. You always went to somebody who explained to you. True? Otherwise, why you need Guru? Then open Rupa Goswami's book and read. Ho gaya? No. Then I can open Sanskrit. Many people know Sanskrit. Correct? They say, original Gita I will read. Ho gaya? No. To understand what it means, you need a Guru. And you may have a question. And you may take rope for a Snake. Even though it's a rope here, in your mind is a snake, you will see snake. There is no snake, there is a rope here. So we tend to filter. We tend to filter a Prabhupada. We actually, even in Krishna consciousness over a few years, we build our own paradigm of what is Krishna consciousness. Even though the Acharya is saying something else, we don't listen. We twist it there. No, he is saying there, but he didn't mean it. Baba, don't do that. There was one very funny instance I remember. There was one devotee. He was a grahastha and living in New York. So it so happened some devotees came to his temple and they joined. And that person was, their quotes collection. I tell you how it can go wrong. So after a few days, even though he gave shelter to him, he showed him quotations of Prabhupada as a grahastha should not live in the temple premise. He showed him the quotation. If he lives, husband wife should live separately. So that person, poor fellow, he only gave him shelter, but he cannot disobey what Prabhupada says. He left his own temple and took an apartment outside the temple premise. And after few months, the same person brought an American girl and married her and lived in the temple. So he went to him, he said, what is all this? You moved me out of temple, I gave shelter to you, and now you married a girl and you're living in the temple with her. He showed him another set of quotes where Prabhupada allows him. So this all can be played around, therefore you need Guru. You understand? Just quotes means, see, another thing is that many times people I've seen, they just share quotes on WhatsApp and all. It's one sense good, it's an inspiration. But to exactly know, you have to know the context, know why it was spoken. Now see, we are in one context where the description of creation is going on. So at this context, something is being spoken. If you are taking it and cross-referencing somewhere else, I may not know what context it was spoken. See that? Sometimes when we are talking to somebody, I am speaking something, but there may be a context why that particular line was spoken. You understand? There may be a flow. But generally, purports have a different nature. These purports are the law books for 10,000 years. You cannot say, Prabhupada says it's different. No, sir. This is the order for Prabhupada for 10,000 years for all the people. That's the purports. As far as letters are concerned, they may be very, very person specific. Correct? Sometimes some letters are, some person is about to fall down. So Prabhupada may give him a very unique instruction. Therefore, you cannot just publicly quote that, but it may be just for him. Conversation also may be person specific. Correct? The instruction is Desha Kala Patra particular. But the purports of Prabhupada in the books are very unique. In fact, analyzing, Jayadvaita Maharaj also says, reading different things, the highest authority we always give to Prabhupada, purports. The highest authority. It is for all the place, for all the people, for 10,000 years. For 10,000 years. You cannot say, no, this instruction is for this person, but no, sir, this is purpose. And imagine the kind of graveness you should have to write exact thing at right time. Now, just when we speak, we are not very conscious that this is for all the people for all the time. Prabhupada is very, very conscious. What he is writing in the purports, what is in the letter, what is in the conversation is this kind of alertness of mind is amazing. You got it? No? It's amazing what he's doing. He knows this is going to be a document. Prabhupada said these books are documents for 10,000 years. Any part of the world in Africa, Russia, America, anybody can read the purport. Correct? And this is an instruction for him. It's an instruction for every individual. Okay? But I also said definitely he will need a guru to understand. Okay? And also sometimes guru will help him. He has a higher level of hearing. Just like a Harinama. The person with a higher level of hearing of the Harinama can initiate person with the lower. Both are chanting Hare Krishna. The Guru is also chanting Hare Krishna only. What else is chanting? You're also chanting Hare Krishna. So how can he initiate you? His hearing is better than you. When he hears without resistance. He hears the holy name. So we read without resistance, but we don't read without resistance. Lot of that ohm is there. Lot of then in electricity they say ohm. Lot of amperage. Lot of resistance is there. We just don't accept what Acharya is telling. Otherwise, here so many things are there. Each purport is actually, an instruction, very kindly given, very lovingly given, with compassion to guide us. Prabhupada, actually, you see, very interesting thing in Prabhupada thing. If he wants, he can complicate this purpose as much he wants. You've seen there are certain lectures where Prabhupada is reading from Sanskrit book of Purvacharyas. You've seen that? Paragraphs he just reads. And he knows the translation. We will not even know. You can see scholar he's reading the purports from Purvacharya. Some book is in front of him. He's just reading Sanskrit paragraphs. And then he's translating and explaining, some words of it. Just imagine, if he wants, he can complicate this purport so much it will take 10 years to understand. He keeps it. That was his mark. And Phalena Parichate, he kept it so simple. That anybody who reads these books can understand. Even if you study proper lectures, so simple. You see that? Actually, you can complicate the philosophy so much that people, you may take 5 pages, one argument can be created. An argument which builds over 5 pages. Just like there is one argument in the Bhagavatam in 2nd canto, where Prabhupada talks about how we can understand. Shukadeva Goswami says you can understand how the Paramatma exists just by your intelligence. I have heard very rare devotees able to get hold of that argument. It's a 2-page argument. By that you can decipher Paramatma is there in your heart. Just by logic. If that kind of logic is there, I tell you, we will not even able to read. Mostly the logic is 1 or 2 line logic. Not even a paragraph logic, Build, then you understand. But IQ is so less in Kali Yuga. So Prabhupada is very conscious of what he is doing. So coming back to this purport, Prabhupada is explaining the point that creation is done with the purpose. It's the will of the Lord. Bhagavad Gita also, Prabhupada says that Bhagavad Gita should explain, whoever is explaining the Bhagavad Gita, just like I said. So they asked Prabhupada, then who can explain your books? Prabhupada said, no, somebody should teach these books. And then they immediately decipher. Yes, Prabhupada, it is so true. Even in colleges, teachers are teaching the textbook which they don't write. Generally, the books are written by some expert. You are just explaining the book. That is our part. That's how we do it in class. My business is a class to be able to make you appreciate this purport and little expand on this purport. You understand? That's the role of a teacher. What does the teacher do in the class? Textbook is there and he is explaining because somebody may not understand this. Just expand on it so that you can understand a little deeper understanding what Prabhupada is trying to say. So now the creation is there, but generally people do not know. So Bhagavad Gita now comes. So Prabhupada was in America. And then Prabhupada writes in the introduction to Bhagavad Gita, why did he write that Gita itself? He said, some lady came to me and asked, can you give me an authorized edition of Bhagavad Gita? The Prabhupada looked around, I could not find one. Everywhere, the person has not expressed the will of Krishna. So similarly, Acharya also has a will. So if you do not understand the will of the Acharya, you cannot take his class. You cannot. We are on behalf of Prabhupada taking the class. You understand? We have no position. Our position is repeating what Prabhupada is saying. On behalf of Prabhupada, first we have to understand the will of the. So the will of Krishna, he says, people do not transmit. Therefore they have no authority. In the same way, now Krishna is the teacher. The Krishna is the author of Bhagavad Gita, and the Guru Parampara becomes the teacher on Krishna's behalf. Correct? They're not touching the words of Krishna as it is, but they're expanding, explaining. They don't change the message. So, but what the thing they carry with them? They know, because of their training of the Purvacharya, they know the will of Krishna. And the will of Krishna comes through them. Through them, we know the will of Krishna. This is the will of Krishna. Krishna wants. He said they don't give the will of Krishna. Rather, they put their own will in the words of Krishna. And Prabhupada said, which is not fair. Which is not fair.